I grew an appreciation for whiskey very early in life. I don't know why, but I was probably 21 and sitting at a bar and decided I was going to try a whiskey sour. And it was delicious. I'm not gonna lie to you. I absolutely still remember how good it was now. However, looking back, it was anything but delicious. It was the cheapest whiskey they had, and it was the sour mix. That stuff you see in a jug at the grocery store. And it wasn't good. So if you're in that boat or you enjoy whiskey, today I want to show you a cocktail that is definitely way better than that. In fact, it's absolutely amazing. It's called the Gold Rush Cocktail. The Gold Rush takes that wonderful flavor of whiskey and lemon and puts it together with some sweetness, but without the egg. That's right, I said without the egg, because if you go to a high-class bar and you order a whiskey sour, they're going to make it with almost these exact same ingredients, but with an egg, a whipped egg, egg white, but an egg nonetheless. I love over easy eggs. I don't like eggs in my cocktails. I don't know, it's something. Say what you want. I don't want an egg in my cocktail. And so that's what this cocktail is perfect for, is getting rid of the egg in a whiskey sour and turning it into an absolutely amazing Gold Rush. The hardest part about making a Gold Rush is picking the whiskey that you want to use. If you're diluting a whiskey drink so much that you don't taste any of the whiskey, then use a cheap whiskey. However, we're not diluting it that much with a Gold Rush cocktail. So we want to use, I'm going to say, a middle of the road type whiskey, something that's in the $75 a bottle range and that you enjoy the flavor of. For me, I'm going to go with some Woodford. It's just my go-to. That's why it's in the center. I use it for any and everything if I'm unsure about what to use. And a lot of things, I use it just because it is Woodford. Great whiskey. Now, if I was doing something a little more stripped down, I'd probably go with a Woodford Double Oaked. Going in with 2 ounces of Woodford. And now we're going in with 3/4 of an ounce of fresh lemon juice, freshly squeezed. The only ingredient that's different is this honey syrup. And if you buy this, it's expensive. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's not worth the money because it's honey and water brought almost to a boil, and that's it. It's just that. And so they put it in a big bottle, make it sound fancy, take the work out of it for you, and charge an arm and a leg for it. But I did get this just to show you a product like this. Now, I have my own honey syrup as well because it's so much cheaper. But since I bought this, we're gonna use 3/4 of an ounce of the Monin honey syrup. And you can see it's not the thickness of honey, but it's also not the thickness of water. It's right there in the middle. And for a little tiny bit of carbonation, just a hit of some Sprite Zero, you could also use club soda. A nice shake. If you wanted to be fancy, you could garnish it with a lemon. I'm not the fancy type, so cheers. Oh, one of my favorite drinks of all time. I'm a big whiskey guy, and this is an absolute big whiskey drink. You don't have to order the expensive honey syrup. Make your own. Put it in the bottle, stays good for a month. This is an absolutely phenomenal cocktail. Make sure you give it a shot.